Since the last video we've done quite a lot of work, especially in this end. Last time it was just a bare shell, complete steel work exposing everything. We've had a lad called Robert who's been an absolute godsend to us, come in and do all this tongue and groove panelling, and he's currently in the process of making the bar area, which we're hoping will be able to serve soft drinks, snacks, teas, coffees and potentially some beer occasionally as well. It's just hoping to be a massive asset to the railway, and we're progressing well with the whole carriage. Since the last video we've probably put in 200 hours worth of work. In here you can see the massive difference, and the passenger area is now complete. We'll take you around the outside of the coach and have a look at the paint job. It's a bit dusty, but the exterior is a complete difference to last time you've seen it. We've now got the British Railway emblem on, which this carriage hasn't carried since 2007. It's got its proper lining on, just as it would have been when it was first made in 1955, with all the correct stickers and everything. It's been a lot of effort put into it, to be honest, and Kieran done most of the paint work himself, and he's done an absolute brilliant job, to be fair to him.
With the door, 4 passenger doors, from there down is all brand new woodwork. We've had Langhoffler make all the centre runners up, and all this was existing wood that we had in stock. Everything above is existing timber, which we've just cleaned up, stripped right back and revarnished. We'll show you inside the guards compartment. It was actually one of the poorer areas of the vehicle. The roof was falling down, paintwork was flaking off, it was dull, it was dark, the floor was dirty. So we've actually completely took it right back. We've repanelled the doors, we've added new beading. The lining, as we call it, the wood that separates the wall and the ceiling, is all new. Brand new ceiling and a fresh lick of paint. I have found a bit of rot. It's something that will be looked at. Both the vacuum and the steam heat gauge have been removed. They're going to go away and get calibrated. It will have a new flooring. Both the guard seat and the other seat have gone away for reupholstery. All the woodwork has been completely flatted back to a bare timber, and it's been completely revarnished top to bottom. All the ceilings have been painted. We still have 2 ceiling panels to make up above here, but as we're running a PA system through the entire coach, I've been requested to leave it open so that we can feed the cables through to each compartment. As we come down, handrails, which was a common feature when the coaches were brand new in the 50s. All the doors have been off, all the runners have been off, cleaned, retacked, new screws, all the doors varnished. The compartments, all the seats have now arrived back from Langhoffler Railway, who've done an absolutely superb job of all the upholstery. These compartments have had brand new ceilings in, all with brand new beading, all been completely revarnished. All the reading lamps are now working. The addition, which in the coach has not seen for 15-20 years. We've also had the addition of first class curtains, and once we have Mark II tables fitted, it will then give a bit more privacy to our customers, and we may be able to offer private function cream teas or other events. Mark I coaches, British Railways tended to fit holiday posters like Scarborough Fair. Roughly next to the reading lamps there'd be a couple in every compartment. We come up with the idea of including both past and present steam and diesel locos that have operated on the Foxfield Railway. So in every compartment we have 4 small pictures. They're photos from Dave Donkin, Ron Wally, Bob Branch is a name that should be mentioned a lot. And then as you come down to the far end, we had an issue with damp and rot, and the insulation was causing a lot of grief to the steel skeleton on the coach. We will be refitting a caravan toilet tank. All the lights are now working. This light and the light against the other door. This is an addition that we've added just to add a bit more light, and of course the finishing touches. A photo of the coach itself, hung proud. Vital part of the overhaul of this coach was both sets of bogies which are underneath. We had issues with a bit of banging, and the coach wasn't necessarily acting in a traditional manner. Late in 2019 we decided to lift the vehicle, which is something that we have never done before on this railway. We actually found a couple of loose rivets on the brake gear, which we've now fixed. And we actually found that the centre bolster, which is what takes a lot of the movement and it takes the banging and the bounciness out of dip joints, had actually seized up. The centre casting was just red rust. It had not seen lubrication for about 15-20 years. We actually did remove the bolster out of the bogie itself, and again just gave it all a clean. We painted it all up, lubricated it, and now the coach is actually riding as it was intended to be when it was first built.
You can see a massive difference between what the coach was before when you first came and filmed us and what it is now. And a lot of the work couldn't have been done without certain people. The Llangollen Railway have been an absolute godsend to us, and we would not have done half of what we've done without their help and advice. Kieran has been absolutely brilliant. The amount of hours he's put in, it's unthinkable, to be honest. And Robert, who's doing the woodwork, he's just been an absolute massive help. Could not have got the bar end as nice as that without him. We've had Mike doing the electrics and a few others pottering around and helping where we needed, and it's been absolutely brilliant. When we first took it on, we took some roof panels down to replace them, and people doubted we'll get that done. And now we've gone from people thinking we can't replace some roof panels to a complete new end, a complete revamp on the inside, and new additions as in the bar and stuff. And it looks absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely pleased with all the work and effort everyone's put in. I'm hoping to have all the work done on this coach by the end of this month. One of our other coaches is currently away at the Llangollen Railway, being overhauled to the same standard as this, and also having a disabled, accessible end put on it. So they've removed one of the bulkheads, made two of the seats removable, and widened the door. And I'm hoping in June, after the lockdown and while we're doing crew training, that we can have both coaches together in the outshopped X-Works form and have a good day and invite everybody up who's worked on them and have a ride up the line in them.